Hello and welcome back to the catalogue of fail that is episode 9 of the Battles of Brother Purple. Hands up if you can tell me where we are sitting here. This sewer access point might give it away, and the fact that we're in Deneith. We are sitting at the entrance to the infamous pit quest. I figured as it was aborted last time on account of a bug in the game, we should probably have a go. And to that end, I've got our feather falling boots out because we're gonna need them in this one. We've got our snowy owl crystal making a reappearance here, flying around above us, which might tell you that we have also switched into the water stance now. Now, one of the feedback from the earlier episodes suggested that we should move at the time when the key generation was really going crazy, and that time is certainly now. I think I'd been using the key, if you'll recall, for healing purposes, excess key. So we've certainly got key to burn, and I should probably have changed already, but we'll have a look at that, and we'll discuss the changes to the enhancements as well in a second. So why is it a catalogue of failed before we've even started? Two counts. First of all, just have a look at this new robe. This is the Quicksilver cassock that dropped for us as our reward in the come on, remember, Sorodusk chain. I was looking, if you'll recall, for the Snow Star Shuriken, which stubbornly refused to appear on the list, just like the other one in the Shantakor chain did. So I ended up thinking to myself, well, I'm damned if we're gonna be stuck with a default Shuriken going forward. So I spat my dummy out, went straight to the Mists of Ravenloft, completed the Into the Mists, and went to the vendor and got this, the Barovian's Shuriken. Entered a level 9 quest in Deneith. We are now level 9. Tried to use the Shuriken, and of course you can't use it. You are too low level. It's a level 10 Shuriken. It just so happened the quest I'd entered was the Storming the Beaches, where you have to get those ballistas. One of which, towards the end, was at distance from me, and I couldn't find any way to get close to it without a ranged weapon. So I tried jumping this big gap, didn't work, fell down, came back. I thought, well, what the heck am I going to do here? And I ended up, actually, I'm quite surprised I was that creative in the thinking. These new hunting bird attacks we've got, more later, these are in the falconry tree. And I ended up being able to chip away at the thing from distance using just these two. It took a while, but it worked because we had no ranged attack and still don't. So that was the first epic fail. And the second one was to do with this cassock. I thought to myself, this is great. Excuse me. And it's just the right colour, very distinctive. I thought this could be Purple's signature thing. We could cosmetic this, and everything would be hunky-dory. So I tried cosmeticking it with this one mirror thing I'd drop in a dice roll. That worked fine. And then when I went to try and put the armour bonus on it, for the bonus armour class like we've got on the one that we were wearing and have now taken off for some reason. Where the heck is it? That one. So you can see that's a cosmetic, and that's got a ritual thing on it. But for some reason, The one that you make from a glamoured thing is not allowed to have the bonus on. So I threw it out in the end in a fit of pique, and we're left back where we started. A failure. So, let's talk of brighter things. Yeah, complete change around now. We are generating easily enough ki. I think, as somebody already said, when you get this third core, as we'd already discovered, the extra gain in ki each time you hit, especially as you're doing the strike through, and I would imagine more so with this new whirlwind attack we got at level 9, because that's a 360 degree cleave hitting everything. The key generation is going to be no problem at all, so we should probably have changed sooner. So I've waved a sad goodbye to the Vistani tree and the haste boost and the deflect arrows and the extra double strike that went with it, and I've committed us to the falconry. Now, so we've got 3 cores, some wisdom there because it's now wisdom for attack and damage. I'm reliably informed that if you get the second one, the wisdom for damage, that also gives wisdom to hit, so you don't actually need to take the wisdom to hit once you've got the damage one. So what else have we got? There's some good stuff. The third core's giving melee power, PRR, MRR, that's not bad. Healing amp there. We've got some more PRR here, so you can see how PRR is not terrible. I took that one there, which looks like one seeker, just to fill us up, to get us up to the next level. We've got... Did I need to take that one, in fact? Oh, I don't know. Let's not debate it now. We've got the 2 bird attacks now. These are interesting. That one is a trip, and this one is a blind, which does work against Reapers. Now at the moment their saves are nothing amazing. 31, which is totally savable by a lot of targets, and a lot of targets are saving. But once we can get up to here, and we're not too far away, we've got 17 points invested already. This trance, as well as giving us bonus damage, it's giving us half our wisdom bonus, which is currently 6, to our tactical feats as well. So that 31 is going to be going into the high 30s. Also, we have an option to take another 3 there, which is helping both of those attacks, assassinate bonuses. And also, if we could find an assassinate helping item, we could suddenly be into the 40 plus area, and now that would be a different ball game. That would be working very nicely. So my tactic against Reapers has been to try and get the blind in, and sometimes it's worked, and if that can save a few shots, because when they're blinded they're a lot less likely to hit you. But there's plenty of other good stuff aside from just the trance to be adding here and the hit and damage. We've got the defensive things, as we've said, and quality bonus to max hit points. So it's not a bad tree at all. A much better tree for a melee than for a ranged. Sorry, than for a caster, I would say. The casters generally just come in here for the helpless damage, which I'm thinking we might not be taking. Certainly not yet, anyway. Because although that does cause helpless, that trip thing. That one says it causes helpless. Yeah, although they both cause helpless, they're only single target, and they're not guaranteed to succeed at the moment, so that one isn't a priority. Also, we've got level 12 not too far on the horizon, and it's going to be all change again when that comes around. I'm guessing we're going to be sacrificing all the points in this tree to boost this one to a max and get these tier 5s. What have we got in there? Ah yes, a competence bonus to max HP, that's going to be a must take. Crit range and damage, yeah, that's going to be a must take too. 3 to hit and damage, and what's that? Ooh, 3. Oh, I see. So that's a tasty looking attack, but we've got to we've got to spend, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 points just to get to that. Ah, right, okay. I think that's going to have to be done then at some stage, isn't it? Perhaps not immediately. Okay, well that's where we're at the moment. We've been testing out the bird attacks. The one thing, I took them as melee attacks because I'm never going to switch to a shuriken and then, well, we haven't got a shuriken to switch to at the moment, but I'm never going to switch to a shuriken and fire it at range and then switch back again. But the good thing about it is you do your melee animation and the bird dives in from range anyway if the target happens to be at range. So you can still totally use the crowd control element of it from range. You just don't join in with the attack, and I'm fine with that. And if the target happens to be in my face when I hit this, well, I get an attack as well. So that's where that is. We've got a couple of Reaper cores added. 1, 2. Some more defense, more attack. What else did we get at level 9? So yes, this whirlwind attack was the standout thing. Just to reiterate, you can see there it requires dodge and mobility, which are the 2 feats we took at level 1. And it's on quite a short cooldown. I think it's 5 seconds. So that's a big bonus. It's gonna hopefully make a good job of masking the fact that we just lost haste boost. Faster movement as well. I think every 3 levels the movement speed increases, so that's nice. Improved evasion is a good one. Now when we fail a reflex save, which we have done a few times against some traps, we only take half damage instead of full damage, so that's great. And what are we getting from the water stance then? So we are, at the moment, we're on Adept of Forms. You can see halfway down the list there. So +2 wisdom, +6 dodge, 4 dodge cap, and +3 on all saves. -2 strength we're not bothered about because we're no longer using that to hit. So 6 dodge has really sent us... and look at the armor class as well now. 22% to dodge with a max of 31 now because that's been boosted up as well. Defense chance at level 67. So that armor class, it's telling us, is still more than relevant, which has totally not been the case for many of Purple's lives. These saves are going up towards the 30 area, which in low to mid heroic is very respectable. So defensively, that is really tidy. And when we get to, it's telling you there, when we get to the Master of Forms, which I think happens in the low teens, the bonuses get even better. And look at the thing down there for Grandmaster. That's going pretty crazy. 5 on saves. Wow. So lots of goodies to look forward to in the water stance. We had to discard the Jidstetka because it doesn't have anything decent relating to water stance. At least not for a staff build. The water stance option on that is to do with hand wraps. So I replaced it with a Slave Lord's shackles that we had in stock, which is utterly useless really for our build. Balance I suppose is a thing, but the rest is either duplicated on other stuff or not really necessary. 6 charisma helps make us a bit less useless on UMD, but we're still crap. I can't even bring out the fire shield scrolls because we've only got a 40% chance to make those at the moment, and that's with a tome for UMD and with heroism boots equipped. So not happy days on the UMD front. So the only reason really that thing's been equipped is that the Jitstetka is now useless to us. I don't really have much else, and that does at least have the Master's Gift slotted in it, so we don't have to keep trying to remember and failing to remember to change to these glasses. So there is that. Disappointed really in this Black Dragon belt, unless there's something I'm not seeing. It doesn't seem to be triggering the Ferocious Rage, the haste spell. Not that I can see anyway. But the rest is working, the Relentless Fury and what have you, so that's something at least. What else do we have to share this time? No, I think that's it. So, on to the quest at hand. Those of you who got sick of the chains that we were doing, overly long quest sections, you'll be pleased to know it's just this one quest. On the downside, it's quite a long one. If you are that the pit is as one of the more infamous quests in the game, very polarizing. Some people do it every life and many avoid it like the plague. I can understand both, especially the second one. I think I'm right in saying it was originally either a collection of quests or two different ones put together, and what confuses people is the layout. It's not really helpful to look at any map because it's on different levels with two sort of spiraling ramps going up and down it, and you basically get off at different levels to complete different objectives. It's quite helpful that the entrances to each of these objective rooms they're like color coded with these crystals. Red crystals if you don't have access yet to that room, yellow if there's an objective in there that can currently be completed, and green if the thing has already been completed, as far as I'm aware. There are signs as well that you can read on the entrances to each section telling you what there is, and the wiki is helpful for that. I've got the wiki open on two different pages, one with solutions to a ruin wheel puzzle in one of the sections, and another with just it's a little section towards the bottom of the pit wiki, navigating the pit quick walkthrough, and that's what we're going to be trying to follow here today. So, without further ado, feather falling boots on. Let's get going, and let's hope we at least get a bit further than we did last time. I think it said there at the entrance you need several people. You don't need several people, and you don't need a hireling to complete this. So, from the walkthrough, first step is to get to the backup generator room. Feather fall onto the walkway immediately below the entrance, go up, past the main breaker room, right at the acid trap, and up. So let's try and carry out those instructions. So feather fall down. Oh! my god! What? I thought I'd equipped the boots. Oh, dearie me. What a start! It just wouldn't be one of my vids, would it, if there wasn't a disaster at the start? Well, so I have ably demonstrated what happens when you fall. Oh, when you fall all the way to the bottom of the pit, and that there is a way out of this predicament. Oh, I see the ladder bug is still alive and well. Okay, and that in a nutshell, people, is why you need feather fall in here. Failing hard so you don't have to. Right, now the only question here is where am I going to come back, because the directions were all relating to the entrance room, and now I'm no longer at the entrance room. Ah, what a joy. Right, I think we've fallen. Right, main control room. We are just above the furnaces, so we need to go up to get back to the oh god. Need to go up to get back to where we were. And we'll start again as though that didn't happen. I would humbly ask that you ignore. Right, so no, still not there. I think it's gonna be here. No. Oh my god. Is it there? That looks like the entrance room, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Is it? Come on, please be the entrance. Yeah, that's the entrance room, right? Hooray. We made it back to the entrance. So let's try and remember the instructions. Come out of the entrance, feather fall down onto the walkway below. So we go up. Past this main breaker room. We can disable this acid trap here with this valve, and at the acid trap we turn right, we go up. Can you see the yellow crystals indicating there's an objective there that's not been completed? So this is the backup generator. Now there are 3 banks of 3, like a 3x3 grid, and we want to make an X out of this. So we're gonna hit the lever in every corner plus the middle one that you can see there, and that will complete this little objective. If you just avoid the U's while you're doing it, do they disappear when the thing is complete? I'm not sure they do. We may have to deal with them afterwards. There you go. And you see the things have turned green now. Oof, you need to die. Okay. Let's try and wait a little bit for us to be out of combat, then use the healing key, which you can see is ready to be activated. Nice one. You can see it's less. It was doing 60 or 70 before. We've lost quite a chunk of healing amp through no longer having the Jid's Tetka equipped. See, only 54. Is that still the case? Ah, our healing was nerfed by the champion, 104. It's not terribly bad, is it? Okay, so now we've been told we've got to go and light the first furnace. The furnaces are I can't anymore use the key to heal us all the time, so I'll have to use potions. That's not too bad. The furnaces are down here on the map. You need to feather fall into this area, and that is the entrance to the furnaces. So we're just going to drop down nice and steady with the feather fall, pressing shift to fall a bit faster if we want to. And this is the area we need to be in. Can you see there are three? Ah, whoa! What happened there? God, there was a lag there or something. Oh my God. I was right there. Can't believe it. Where's the damn ladder? Does the ladder only... Oh, flipping heck. This is the biggest climb up in the history of the game, and I've had the climb of shame. I've had to do it twice now. But give me a chance to explain anyway. Those three lights correspond to the three furnaces that you've got to restart as part of the objectives for completing the quest. So at the moment you can see one is yellow, indicating we can go and try and light one, and the other two are still red, indicating we can't access those areas. We have other objectives to complete first. So, can we remember roughly where we are now? Please tell me I'm somewhere near the furnace room. Is that the furnace room up there? Hooray! Yes. And when you go into the furnace room, it'll even tell you with the lights, look, which one you can complete. There's liable to be one or two opponents lying in wait before we get there. Oh, look at that. Wow, that was the whirlwind attack, and it paralysed, well, most of them, didn't it? So the general idea with the furnaces is go up, definitely with your featherfall item on. Why do I keep... Oh, because that's what happened. I'm used to clicking on shield and going back on my default boots, and that's why we keep falling down. Yeah, I must remember to go on the featherfall ones. Crikey. Acid spray, which can be turned off by pulling the valve here. So the basic thing, we need to get as high up as we can. You see, we can't go any further here, so what we need to do, we need to cross to the middle and then go to where that apprentice guy is waiting. So there's a bit of Mario required here. You can jump over that. Oh, did that not work? No, I don't think it did. I don't want to run away from too much stuff and cause a dungeon alert. So again, here we need to go down the pipe to get to the other one. I think we've just about gone as far as we can go there. So again, down and back out again. Can we? Oh no, mistake. Can we get further round? Yes. Is that? No, that's not it, is it? No. I think there's something in the middle here that we need. Oh my God, to get to. Is that it? That lever, that's the one. Yeah, nice one. Okay, so in each furnace, you've got to get up to the... you see it's giving us the next objective. Get up to the lever, pull it, and then get out of there. Oh, we've got some kind of weaken spell there, haven't we? We don't want that. Okay, so next objective, arm the security traps. And in the wiki, it's telling us security room, up past the bilge control room, right at the intersection, past the entrance and up. Okay. Sounds idiot proof, right? Until they set me on the case. Up. Past the bilge control room, which you can read on the sign, it just tells you there. Right at the intersection, past the entrance. Which I'm guessing is there. Yep. And up. And this should be our objective. And you can see, lit with yellow. Happy days. Don't you just love it when something finally goes right? I haven't shown you the crystal bird attacks yet. Let's get them into the circulation. Right, we've got a trip. Oh, that was a bad time to choose to do them. Right, this is the one with the valves. So I've got my wiki page open. Breaking the eggs is an optional extra. Around each valve, things usually pop up and give you a bit of a trouble if you don't deal with them. So the yellow one is double F, as I call it. The rest of the bear party laugh at my descriptions of these things. That looks like a double F, doesn't it? Okay, shall we go up this one?
The security system appears to be powered by several green-covered wheels.
Okay. Purple, that's me. Is single F. Oh, hello. Yeah, the key generation is still okay now, but not crazy like it was before, which is fine. We don't need it to be. So pulling these wheels unlocks a lever, which we will use to arm the security traps. How are you doing, sir? That good, huh? Blue. I'm blue, dabba-dee dabba-doo. Is the scorpion. I think people call it the scorpion, this one. That is the lever we're trying to release. Okay. Yeah, that whirlwind attack is certainly doing the business. So we've got yellow and green here. Green is most people call it the elephant. I call it PE because it just looks like PE. And orange is H. You can't have a go at me for that, surely. That's a dead cert for a H, right? Letter H. Make sure we switch on to the featherfall boots again. I should have shown you. I'll still try and show you. Bird attack. Look, trip attack from the bird. Beautiful. Unnecessary, but beautiful. Let's try and show you the other one, the blinding attack up there. We got him. He is blinded, and that was the trip one again. So you see, we don't have to be next to the thing, and this guy's still wandering around blind, I think. Was he? Maybe? Okay. So situationally, I'm sure we can find a use for those two. The king of crowd control always finds a use for crowd control. Right. So the last one, the red wheel, is, I call it the swallow, the bird. And people just laugh.
As the wheel slides into
So now that
comes from the center of the room.
that coloured, sorry, that shielded lever is able to be pulled. So start the second furnace. Now we know where the furnace room is on the map, so we just go to the end of the thing here. We know it's down towards the bottom, so we're going to feather fall down there, and please don't let this be another disaster. Now a lot of these traps, well, we've got evasion anyway, but a lot of these traps, there you go, furnace room, number 2 light is lit. A lot of the traps are just really token damage, even if you don't avoid them. There's the odd one, I think, that can be fairly nasty, so just be on the lookout. But generally speaking, I think you're okay with them. Hunting bird, blind. Get on the floor. Yes! We neutralized the crown. Crystal strikes again. Beautiful. So again, we need to go high and sort the lever out. We have, oh no, if not max jump, then close to it. Did you hear the hoot from the owl as that attack went in? What am I doing wrong there? We have, we can't have any more jump, I'm sure. Oh, 35, okay, go on then. I'll set it to 40. That's more like it, okay, have some of that, boy. Actually, our quarterstaff is ideally suited, isn't it? Lesser elemental vein. Okay. So we're still trying to go up and up and up. I think our progress will be interspersed with the odd elemental, if I remember right. Shall we give him some hunting bird? And then, oh, I was going to say, and then some shuriken. Stupid boy, we can't use the shuriken, can we? That's beautiful. That paralysing thing is just working so well. You were dead right on that, Doc. That's been awesome, really. So, I think we are reasonably close to where the lever switch thing is. Provided I don't make balls up of it, we should find it here. Nice one. Okay. And it's given us the next objective, reset the power breakers. So, I'll just make my way to the exit. And we will check where we need to be. Up past the build control room, left at the intersection, and up. As you pass each room, it usually displays a description of what it is. Build control room, left at the intersection, which is here. guessing, yeah, you can see the yellow lit thing, so here we are. Now, there is as far as I remember, there's a nice little dodge in here that we can use. What are we doing here? Blurry? What the hell? Ah, so yeah. What are we going to do about that? It's because we don't have true sight, do we? So if something is blurry, we're going to struggle. And we're miles off being able to use a scroll of true sight. So that's what we should have done. We should have swapped the glasses, which conveniently have true seeing on. So remind me, next time we get some nonsense like that, a news that is blurry, we will take advantage of the glasses. So, you're supposed to be doing some kind of carry on with these levers, but the cheaty way to do it is just to sort of maneuver yourself around here a little bit and keep trying to press the lever, and eventually it will interact with it, or at least so I remember, and you'll be able to move on, said he confidently. Come on. Don't tell me they fixed it. Oh, come on, I've done this loads of times. There we go. Nice job. In brackets, I haven't a clue how you would normally complete that puzzle. I should think that would warrant an essay on its own, that, in the comments section. Right, power up the main control room. So we're feather falling towards the lowest walkway in the northwest corner. So I'm guessing that means here somewhere. We seem to be in the right area. Does that look right? Oh yes, look at this. Getting better as we go on. Oh, I tried the bird knockdown thing. Oh yes, look at that. Red ground neutralised. Well done, Crystal. Nice blind there. And a copious amount of lag. I tried for the knockdown there from the bird. I don't know what happened there. Oh my god, okay. Went for the Reaper power bonus. I don't know if I hit it. No, I missed it. I went for the Reaper double strike thing. Didn't get it. But we still mincemeated the Reaper, so that was good. Now I think things in here respawn reasonably regularly. You've got to be impressed at the amount of times that paralyzed thing's triggering. So here we need to light up all the things, a bit like the one of the first quests. Is it the storehouse's secret on Korthos? Just got to light everything up in each puzzle, and opponents periodically respawn to make it a little bit more annoying for you. That can't be right. Must be through that way. Oh. I should be using the bird more for these annoying pests. Okay. We need to come over. No, we need to come there, don't we? Oh, we can't. going? Oh, down that way. What about that? Nope. Well, that needs to go that way, doesn't it? So how do we resolve this? No, it needs to come from there, doesn't it? Like that. Beautiful. Okay. Hunting bird. Oh wow! I got my attack, my melee attack, actually killed the thing there. If I sound surprised, it's because I was. So yes, we've lost haste, but we have a nice little array of things we can do now to contain things. I quite like these bird attacks. I'd heard in the past they were, you know, relatively slow, and by the time they'd happened, the thing was all over. Well, they seem to have speeded them up because the attack is fairly swift and certainly comes in time to help. Unless that's a reflection of the fact that my gameplay is just pitifully slow. No comments invited, please. Nice. I love the owl hoot every time it comes in. Why? Oh yeah. Can we go there and maybe like that? Yeah, blinding the casters is definitely help. And if it really does make them helpless, as the thing suggests, then that's very nice too. Can't we just go like that? Yes, happy days. Can we use some healing key? Nice. That's what I should be doing. I should be using, instead of showing off all the special moves, I should be using these little annoyances as ways to gain health. Because that, look at that. Those two have more or less topped us up. Boom, boom. Now what's going on here? We need that to be on there, don't we? Thank you. Please call again. Nice. Okay. So we now turn on the bilge pumps. So I'm guessing we need to go up because we're at the very bottom. Just beautiful, this paralyzing business. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that the healing key, the Fists of Light thing, the bonuses you get from it don't seem to scale up, because one of you told me it's only like 6 into Epic that you're getting. So that tells me it's a bit like the spell singer mana gaining thing that is very nice in heroic but just tails off badly into epic because it doesn't scale. Still, we'll make the most of it now. It's been brilliant at keeping us alive. So the wiki is telling us getting to the bilge control room, up past the furnace rooms and up again, so it's just above the furnace rooms, and we're right at the bottom at the moment. Let's put some more thingies on. Okay, so it's telling us there furnace rooms 2 done, 1 more to do, and we can't go in there yet. We need to sort something else out first. And there you go, yellow objective. Turn on the bilge pumps. I think this is as simple as just flicking a switch. Lots of lovely healing incoming. Finished off with a nice whirlwind attack. So far at least, it's looking like the whirlwind attack was absolutely worth the feet investment, wasn't it? Really nice. I just pulled the lever. Now we're going to the third furnace. We know where the furnace rooms are on the map. So we're looking to get to this area and a little bit down from where we are now, but not too much down. There we go.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the main control room."
Just a minute. No. No. Main control room. No, that isn't. The three green things were telling me that the objective in here has been completed. We need to be going. Oh, there's a shrine there. Noted with thanks. I didn't know where that was. We need to be going... No, we're right at the bottom. I have boobed. We need to be going in there. Look, yellow to tell us that we have one more to do. Which must be over to the right here. Now this one, unlike the other two, there seems to be a quick way to do this. It's a little bit fiddly, a bit like that turning off that shield thing in the last room, or the room before that, but let me just find it. There's a valve in the corner here, that's it. So we need to be standing on this thing. Oh, I guess that means our shield thing has either not casted or run out or been dispelled. Let's have it back. So, much maligned hireling incoming. Because I can't stand on the... Now, what was it you told me? You told me to make it do an action and then it'll just sit there. Right, so it's done an action. It should just stand there now, shouldn't it? And all it's got to do is send me jetting up here by pulling that lever. It's a little bit of a hit and miss job, this. But we got there first time, so I'm happy. Just got to go and find the lever now. Oh, crud, it was there all along. Okay.
Barriers surround the elementals,
Nice.
channeling their essences.
And restarting the... Go away. Restarting the intake system, as far as I'm aware, is the end of the quest. Up, past the entrance room, past the security room and cross the bridge. Yeah, it's right up at the top, the intake system, as we're getting absolutely pummeled by puddings. Okay. Just up as far as we can, and hopefully we'll be in something like the right place. We should see every room we pass with a green thing now to tell us the objectives in there have been completed. Now the end room, the intake thing, has we're supposed to cross the bridge at the top, whatever that means. There, okay. That's it, yellow. So this end room has some ambushing opponents. Basically, every time you go near one of the levers, you will get set upon by opponents, so be warned. Let's hit the Reaper boost. Why are they... Do I not have shield on? What's going on here, game? Why is my shield keep being taken away? Is somebody casting dispel magic or something? I don't know what's... There seems to be something funny in that water. I can't seem to hit anything there. Okay, now these guys, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Without the shuriken, I'm not sure we can do anything against them. I thought there were levers. Oh, the levers are behind the waterfalls, and each time you go near one, a group of opponents spawns. That's right. I'll tell you what we could do with you. Hunting bird, go. That's it. Oh my god, healing hands. 2 red crowns, that's not good. There you go, hunting bird knocked him down. So we've pulled 2 levers. We just need to get this valve now, and of course that's going to be surrounded by opponents too. Hunting bird on the warlock. Very nice. I've still got that painful pest in the background there. Get down. There you go. We've just taken 1. Can we not... do we have to kill everything? Is that why it's saying we can't progress? I think it probably is. Well, that's going to be a real pain. Just took 1 enhancement in... Oh, I didn't pull the lever, my bad. 1 enhancement in each hunting bird attack. The cooldown and whatnot is the same, it's just the damage that the bird... I think the damage the attacks do is less. But just for the purposes of crowd control, you can see that they're hitting pretty nicely there. So it was me, I forgot to pull the levers. Happy days. So, time, nearly 40 minutes. Now that obviously wasn't helped by me falling down the thing and not having done the quest for a while. Get all the excuses in while you can. A decent time for that would be around 20 minutes. If you're doing anything near 30 on a first or nearly first attempt, you're doing really well. I hasten to add, I don't think I did really well there, but I'm happy with the completion. I just checked the docent because we've got Artificer coming up next life, but that looks a bit blur to me. Okay. Well, we started off pretty shabbily, but we got there in the end. I'm not too disappointed, and we got to see the hunting bird attacks. Not crazy overpowered like the whirlwind thing is, but situationally useful, I think. I mean, if we come, I mean, we know how lethal those red crowns can be. If we can reliably stop them, either trip them or blind them with these things, then I would say that's pretty valuable, because we have no other source of something like that. I think we will take that as a... It's not a resounding victory, is it? Because it took me 3 hours to complete, but neither is it a crushing defeat. I'd wanted to do the pit since we got put off it last time around, so there we go. That's it. I will be heading to the dinosaur place, the Isle of Dread, after we complete the Deneith level 7s, and we'll see what kind of mischief we can get up to in there. The level 10, what could we do for the level 10? It would be a level 8 quest. I'll have to have a think about that. Maybe something in the slave lords. Have we ever done that before? That would be, oh, that would be ambitious. Actually, it would be a good test for us, wouldn't it? Especially the first one with all the traps. A good test of our evasion and improved evasion. Yeah, maybe we'll have a go at that. Right, thank you very much as always for looking, and I will speak to you in the next one. Take care.